it is only as good as what you put into it. So if you don't work with it, you don't set up with a good solid foundation or baseline, those toll gates or guardrails, like I spoke about, then that's when bad things can happen, right? If you just go in, I'm just gonna throw whatever I can at it. It's almost like just trusting anything that you read online. If you don't go in with that mentality. You make sure that you have good, solid data. You test the fidelity. You also test with the asset that you're working with to make sure, okay, I know for exactly what this says in this document. Is the AI actually reading back to me or speaking back to me what it should be, or is it hallucinating? So making sure that you have that aspect of just putting in good, clean data and then making sure that whatever you're working with is actually spitting that back out in the accurate, clean way.
Yep, sounds easy, right? Sounds easy. I guess it's a little more difficult to implement,
Yeah.
right?
It's an ounce of prevention is a pound of cure. So every step that you take needs to be very planned out and very methodical. Especially even more so, right? When you automate something that is not good, you're just going to have a lot more bad. So if you put all this care and effort in making sure that you're putting in good, clean data, it is the data that you want. It is only interpreting and responding back the way it needs to be. You're not adding anything extra or any fluff. And then mandating guardrails, right? If you're a shop that only works with certain protocols, with certain packages and libraries, making sure that is part of the process. And that's just good, clean hygiene in the first place. Your developers, whether they're using AI or not, should be following these rules. And there also needs to be, like I said before, the testing methodology along those lines, but then oversight and enforcement of that. So if, just like with a human, whether it's, pure human or human with AI or pure AI, if it's not following those rules, understand why is it not doing that. There should be not repercussions per se, but responses to that, and how do you rectify that and remedy that. So it's the old adage of just being good, clean hygiene and reinforcing that and monitoring that, and also not resting on your laurels. Just because it works today does not mean it's going to work tomorrow. So making sure that you check in at regular intervals